Hey everybody, NecroVMX here, and this is something I've wanted to do for a while, and I'm partially doing it as a video response. A little while ago, my friend, obviously, he made a video showing his Nintendo 64 collection, which I thought was pretty interesting. And it was a fairly impressive collection. I mean, I got my fair share of N64 games. 1080 Snowboarding, Castlevania, Star Fox, Donkey Kong, GoldenEye. I got a whole box of them. But, I thought his collection was pretty good. He had some games I didn't have. Thing is, I don't really play the N64 all that much anymore. I mean, I have it right here, but it's not hooked up. And if I want to play an N64 game, I'll usually just fire up a ROM, although I'm still getting used to the whole N64 emulation thing and, how to play them and everything. But here's the thing. When I did the video where I showed the tour, a lot of people referred to me as a video game collector. And I never thought of myself as a video game collector at all. I always just thought of myself as a regular gamer. If I saw a game I wanted, I bought it. But people pointed out that I do have a hell of a lot of games, and they called me a collector. I never thought of myself as a collector, but I thought that, you know what? There's no reason I can't be a collector, and I thought that collecting video games could be a lot of fun. And there's one system that I have kind of a jump start on. More games for this system than any other is definitely the GameCube. So I've decided to become a collector of GameCube games. And I decided this last week, and I'm going to show you my GameCube collection, and I'll be doing regular videos to show off the new games that I bought. So first let's show my collection as it was when you saw the tour video. Super Smash Bros. Melee. This game is almost the reason I got a GameCube. I absolutely love this game. This is an absolute masterpiece that I played until the disc practically wore out. As a matter of fact, I mean, you look at it, the disc looks pretty good, but it doesn't play so good in my GameCube. It freezes up a lot. For some strange reason, though, it plays fine in the Wii, and that's what I play my GameCube games in anyway, so, there you have it. Here we have Super Monkey Ball. This one's kind of it's almost a little bit like Marble Madness, and it's a very fun and very addicting game. Although the main reason to play it is to get all these mini-games like billiards and bowling and golf and, all that crap. It's sort of a precursor to Wii Sports, only without the motion controls. If there was ever a game that I thought should be re-released under the new Play Control series, it should be this. Except this is Sega, and I'm pretty sure all the new Play Control games are Nintendo games. Here's Super Monkey Ball 2, and I don't actually play this one all that much. I didn't like the one-player game nearly as much, and although the mini-games were fun, there were an awful lot of them, and you had to unlock them by collecting a lot of bananas, so I basically kind of stick to the original one on that. Here's Metroid Prime. This is a game that I've talked about it in the past, that, just from the screenshots on the back of the box, it doesn't look like much, but when you actually see the game, it's amazing. And even years later, I mean, this came out in 2002. It's 7 years later, and the game still looks impressive, at least to me. I know there's these PlayStation 3 nuts that think everything that's not on PlayStation 3 is old and crappy, but, fuck them. This is an interesting one. Here's Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, and as you can see, a lot of damage on this case. My uncle's dog actually chewed it up. She had a thing about chewing things up, and she's chewed a lot of my things. The game itself is fine, the manual's fine, it's just the case is fucked up. Which is kind of a shame, because this is a really nice case. It's all shiny and shit. It's probably what attracted the dog in the first place. Here's The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, which is probably my favorite of the 3D Zelda games. I like it better than Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time. And I like it nearly as much as Link to the Past. Not really much to say about it, because everybody knows about Wind Waker. Here's The Legend of Zelda Four Swords Adventures. This originally came in a bigger box that had the connector to connect the Game Boy Advance to the GameCube, something I've never done. I just play this with a GameCube controller. It's meant for multiplayer, and it's fun with multiplayer, but it's surprisingly decent as a single-player game also. Now, I didn't only buy this because it's Zelda. I bought it because I played a demo at a kiosk at GameStop, back when it was Electronics Boutique. You know, those kiosks are disappearing. You don't see them that much anymore, and I tell people that they're important. Yeah, I know that a lot of these places, they're sick of being a free arcade for kids, but to be honest with you, they're important because I've bought a lot of games because I played them at those kiosks. Here's The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This is way before I had a Wii. I mean, I've only had the Wii recently, and I remember when I first saw what this game looked like, I thought, ah, crap, it's on the next system. This is before the Wii was even announced. And then when they said it was on GameCube, I was excited because it looked like it really pushed the boundaries of the GameCube. I mean, games like this has probably pushed the boundaries of the GameCube, you know, really far. And I like this better than the Wii version. I mean, the Wii version has high def and the Wii controls and everything, but who wants to swing, you know, the Wiimote around for... I should actually grab a Wiimote when I do that. For every single sword swing, it gets old after a while. There's nothing as classic as a good old controller. I know it's not a GameCube controller, but it was within my reach. So there you have it. Mario Kart Double Dash. I'm actually a huge fan of Mario Kart, and I own every Mario Kart game. You know, Super Mario Kart was awesome. Mario Kart 64 was absolutely one of my favorite games ever. Mario Kart Super Circuit was good. This one was a little bit of a letdown. I enjoy it, but I don't like the tracks that much, and I don't like the emphasis on, you know, it de-emphasizes what characters you play as. And actually, there's no difference between playing as Mario or Luigi. It's a difference between the karts. I mean, yeah, playing as different characters, you get different, you know, special weapons, but I think that they did it better with this one. So... that's all I have to say about Mario Kart. Speaking of Mario sports titles, here's Mario Superstar Baseball. This is a shockingly good game. I mean, it's hard to describe it. It's just ridiculously fun. Pick up and play. It's got baseball. It's got really great mini-games. I still play this one quite a lot. I understand there's a sequel for the Wii, and I know it doesn't get the greatest reviews, but I probably will get it because I just like the first one so much. This is Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. If you like golf and you like Mario, you have to get this. And if you don't like golf, you probably should get this anyway because it would get you into it. I mean, I've never played golf, but I've played a lot of golf video games, and this one's a whole lot of fun. And, yeah. Here's one of my absolute favorites. Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. This is way better than the original Paper Mario, and I think it's better than Super Paper Mario. Although that one's not really an RPG, so it's not really a fair comparison. This game is, first of all, I think it's hilarious. The plot in it is absolutely hilarious, and the characters are great, and it's long, too. And I think it's one of the best RPGs on the GameCube that isn't called Zelda. And here's Super Mario Sunshine. This game has a little bit of a bad rap. I mean, I think even Nintendo has bad-mouthed it, which I think is pretty fucked up, because I think it's a classic. I think a lot of people thought it was way too hard, but fuck them.